Hello, everyone. I hope you all are well. And hello, Mr. Danny Marcus, our beloved sir. Today, I'm going to express my views on the topic that the student, how he or she can justify a customer complaint, and which is about the vehicle repair, and what are the strategies that can be used in overcoming the problem. First of all, first and foremost, I hope you all are well and practicing the social distancing uh, in these hard times because, as we all know, that this is COVID 19 and we'll get through these hard times together. So, coming on to the topic. So, what really is the issue here is that what do you know about the customer service? So, why does the customer return to the body shop if they have a problem? So the first thing that a customer representative should do, that he or she must be empathetic to the customer. He or she must should put themselves in the shoes of the customer, that what's going on and why are they so frustrated. And another thing that I want to include in this is that they should not argue at this moment, because this is a very crucial and a sensitive moment, and they should let the customer blow off the steam. And when the customer is normal and they can talk about the problem, so at this moment they should really be empathetic. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to listen very closely what's going on, what's the scenario, what are the techniques that you can deploy to overcome the problem. After this, you have to acknowledge the problem with the customer. So, as we all know, that when the customer comes in the body shop, the customer representative is the first person that they meet. So, in order to do things well with the customer, that the customer is getting an excellent customer services, the customer representative should have a keen eye about the mood of the customer, how he or she is going to behave. As we all know that the body shop receive vehicles because they have either met with an accident or because of sudden accident that they have met on the road. So the thing is that the person or the person who is talking about VR is the customer representative. He or she should also listen about what happened and where was it, how it happened, and what led to the accident. After this, the customer representative should acknowledge the whole problem, and he or she should introduce some facts why this happened. So, if the customer has returned with the problem that their vehicle was not fixed properly, so in order to do so, they should treat the customer well. And after that, they should get to know about the facts. What went wrong? What went wrong with the vehicle? Why was it not fixed properly? So technically, they should start with the prepping department where the vehicle was washed and all, and then they should acknowledge the problem with the body department. If there is something wrong with their bodywork, then they should go to the paint department. If the customer has some issues with the paint problems, so the keen eye of the customer representative can save a customer, or the body shop can lose it if they don't deal with them correctly. So the another important thing, it is very quintessential that you get the facts straight. You have to listen very closely and carefully what the customer is saying. After this, you can introduce some solutions. While introducing the solutions, you have to take care of the fact that the customer is still angry. So, psychologically speaking, you have to deal with the customer by the way that they don't get angry, and you also tell them what's is wrong with their vehicle and how this can be fixed. And if the vehicle is returned because it was not fixed properly, then Temporarily, you should keep and blame on yourself that I'm really sorry about that, and this will not happen again. And you are our valued customer, and we can give you some good deal. And this time, whenever the vehicle leaves our shop, it will be spick and span. And this way, the customer can be modernized and he or she will feel way better rather than arguing with them. So now I would like to include some strategies that we can use so that the customer is happy about the job and if he or she has returned with the vehicle. So the thing is, you have to offer a solution. Of course, there is something going on with the vehicle, so there is also a cost involved. So you have to offer a solution in a way that they are not angry about it. Another thing on this is you have to deliver on your promise. I mean to say that whenever you're offering a solution, you should explain what has happened to the vehicles to the customer's vehicle in detail, because a lot of customers are unknown about the facts that what is going on with their vehicle if it has met with an accident and what is wrong, because they do not generally know the vocabulary of the automotive department. So let us take an example. Let us say a customer hit a rock and their rocker panel needs to be replaced. So if the customer comes into the body shop and you're straight away saying that a rocker panel needs to be replaced, the first impression that the customer is getting is that you're not responding to the problem properly. Second thing is you're not speaking English. So you have to speak plain English and explain what's going on and what needs to be replaced or what needs to be removed and when and where will they get their vehicle back. Another thing is delivering on the promise. So nowadays we can see that there is a lot of problem going on, and a lot of the the body personals can fall ill. So if a date was promised to the customer that on this day on this time you can pick your vehicle up, then you have to call them and tell them that you have to wait about a day or so, because they are short on staff. They're really short on staff, and they have to figure a way out. So by doing so, they're acknowledging the customer way ahead that they can figure some things out, because the customer has also a schedule that they have to attend to. So this should be the priority of the customer representative, that whenever they start their day at the job, they should get the facts straight from the manager, which are the vehicles that are coming in and which are the vehicles that are leaving the shop today. And if they have to call someone, that their vehicle will be delayed, and they have to really take care about these customers, that they are compensated by their time. And since the body shop is also giving them a vehicle, so we have to include the cost of the vehicle and we have to take care of the needs of the customer. So at last, I would like to conclude by saying that the customer representative is an imperative step, is an imperative pillar of the body shop, and he or she can make or break a deal. He or she can make or lose a customer. So, psychologically speaking, if a person who is a customer representative is good with the people, he or she is good with dealing with the people, then he or she is perfectly fit in their job. So, that's all. Thank you very much.